What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go through my camera bag 2021 style. I've always wanted to make one of these videos, but I've been hesitant and nervous because I really just didn't feel like I knew my gear as well as I wanted to know it. So I've spent a couple years shooting now, and I'm ready to share what I'm using. Before we hop into this stuff, let me flip it around, get you guys on my phone, and show you the camera setup. Because cameras, we like cameras. That's why we're here. Okay, let's start off with a view behind what I'm looking at. Sony a7S III. Peak Design tripod, dig it. Sony a7C, that's pretty new to me. Gobi Gorilla tripod. Typically have ND filters on. And these are K&F Concept ND filters, and I just threw that Cinebloom filter on the front. I've been using that. I could do a review on it. We can talk more about it later. My goal for today's video is to make this the fastest what's in my camera bag video 2021 style. If you have any questions about the gear, just let me know below in the comments. We can do a follow-up video or whatever. Fastest what's in my camera bag on the internet. It's a challenge. Let's go. Okay, let's start off with the actual camera bag. This is the Mindshift Backlight 26L. I've went through a couple low pro backpacks and I didn't dig them. Honestly, they just weren't what I wanted. I came across this backpack. I don't know if they have a big marketing budget because I haven't heard of them, but this backpack has been sweet. I can put water on the sides, tripods, clothes in the front if I need it, and stack all my gear in here. I'll give you a quick view of what that looks like stacked in here. There's all my stuff. The only open spaces are the spaces I would have these cameras in right now, or lenses. Let's go through this thing. We'll start right at the top. First things first, that's my 50 f2.8 Sony macro. I dig this lens, optically stabilized, one of my favorites. Extra DJI batteries for my Mavic Air 2 drone. You'll see that, gotta have them. Here is my Mavic Air 2 drone. This thing is awesome. I'm a drone man for sure. Then we got this little pouch of, I would call it like its and bits. This is basically where all the random stuff goes that I don't use that much. Extra propeller wings for crashing drones. Not that I would do that. Base plates, ND filters, stuff like that. Its and bits. Tascam DR10L microphone, external microphone recorder. This thing gets good audio for in the field recordings. I use it quite a bit. I use this Shure mic at home, but if I'm in the field and I need dope audio, that's what I'm going to. Think Tank SD card holder. I don't carry that many extra SDs, but I like that this is small and it folds up. I used to use hard cases in the past. I just found that isn't something I needed. Controller for the drone, simple enough. Okay, lenses. Let's get into this thing. I think this thing is a sleeper lens. Sony f4.5, 70-300, optically stabilized. I dig this thing. I use it for tights. I use it for shooting longer stuff. And I don't hear a lot of people talk about this lens. I just think it's a sleeper and it's been really good to me. And ooh, this is one of my babies. I call this like my B-roll lens, and that's really what I use it for in portraits. It's the Sony 85 1.8. I've made videos on this, but I just love the image, and it's one of my favorites for B-roll. Guys, we are humming along. Like I'm almost through the main compartment here. And then I keep this dry bag full of, again, like its and bits. It's got all the things. Extra batteries, Osmo Action Mount, cords, this tape, stick stuff together, extra batteries. It's hard to crush these good Sony batteries, really. You got to be really cruising. And I do keep the dry bag just in case something comes up in the field and it's wet outside and I need to put important stuff away. On the side of my bag, I keep this DJI Osmo Action. This is my action camera. I don't use it a ton, but when you need an action camera, you really need an action camera. I just keep this little Joby pod, and it's good for mounting cameras, random lights, stuff like that. This is a couple lens caps on the top, extra cord, and a waterproof bag for putting over your camera in case it does get wet outside. And then in the front of my bag, I keep a few things that I rarely don't use. This Rode wireless lav mic. It was fine. Honestly, I just don't use it that much. I would rather use my Tascam. Extra battery banks. Plenty of these little things, these little Zeiss wipes. These are lens wipes and they just work really well. And in the front of my bag, totally randoms, cold shoe covers, hot shoe mounts, whatever you call them, more battery banks, lens puffer to blow up a tire in case it goes flat, and this rain cover. I've honestly haven't had to use this backpack in the rain, or I haven't got caught in the rain, so I don't know how well it works. You know, it's good to have, good to keep around in case you do get caught. Well, guys, that's my 2021 what's in my camera bag. Hit me with that time. What do I got? That's my what's in my camera bag 2021 style. Leave me any comments if you have any questions on the gear. Appreciate you hanging out. Subscribe to the channel if you dig this kind of thing. Leave it a thumbs up. That actually helps a lot. And I will catch you back here for the next one.